Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Özgür. 17. bölüme hoş geldiniz. Bildiğiniz üzere bir önceki bölümde Barakus Rex'in kasasına gelmiştik. Burada Thompson üzerindeki körsü laneti kaldırmıştık. Kavanozunu kırıp bazı soğulcarları almıştık. Ve kasada almamız gereken itemleri almıştık ve level almıştık. Aldığımız level puanlarını ben dağıttım. Onları size kısaca göstereyim. Attributes'ta 2 puan Strength'e verdim İFAN'da. Daha sonra ne almıştık? Bir de Combat Abilities, onu da Warfare'a verdim arkadaşlar. Sebil'de Warfare'a verdim 1 puan. Attributes puanlarını da Finesse'e verdim. Losse'de 1 puan Intelligence, 1 puan Memory'e verdim ve Combat Ability puanını da Aero'ya verdim. Fein'de ise 1 puan Polymorph'a verdim ve Attributes puanımız varmış bir tane daha. 2-3 puan da Finesse'e verdim arkadaşlar. 2 puan da Finesse'e verdim. Ve kaldığımız yerden devam edelim oyuna. Kısaca level'la ilgili bilgiyi verdikten sonra burada 7 Tanrı'nın Shrine'ı var arkadaşlar. Bununla etkileşime geçip Tanrılarla konuşmamız gerekiyor. Daha doğrusu kendi Tanrımızla. Dilerseniz başlayalım.
You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow or a mere act of vandalism. As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark. Suddenly, you hear a booming voice, disorienting you.
Oh. A higher power has temporarily guaranteed you the ability to see spirits. As you learn to channel more source, you may one day be able to use this powerful ability at will within the mortal realm. Okey, anladık, tamam. Evet, bakalım. Şimdi buradan kendi Tanrımızla etkileşime geçeceğiz. Ralik bizim Tanrımız. Aşağıda bir savaş var sanırsam. Talk.
The ethereal figure before you raises the visor of his highly polished helm. Beneath it, his handsome face is weary, yet his eyes burn fierce and bright. He glowers at you with disgust.
You pray not at my shrines. Can't say I'm surprised. You, my most wayward cub.
He spits over his shoulder, folding thick arms across his steel-bound chest.
You don't recall me, do you? I am Ralik, prime among the seven, and father of all humans. Father of you. I preferred you as a child, pious and devout, remember? I called you to follow me, and so you did.
Tell him you remember.
Ralik gazes at your upright form, a contemptuous frown creasing his face.
Look at you now. My child, a killer for hire. You can't hide. I see the dead who whisper your name as they pass the threshold of the halls of echoes. And who's to blame? Yes, you've taken a low road, Ifan, but you're not dead yet. Are you just going to fulfill contracts forever?
He stares at you. As you gaze back into his deep green eyes, you feel your whole consciousness following. You notice every shade of stone within, from iridescent emerald to flecks of grey. The verdant pools encompass you. There is nothing else, nothing but Ralik's eyes. Suddenly, a vision coalesces. You see yourself, the bright and zealous crusader you once were. You are breathless, scouting through deep forest. You are racing with a message of utmost importance for the elven people.
Daha derinden bakalım gözlerine.
Too late. An explosion devastates the beating heart of the elven city. Ancestor trees thud to earth, strong trunks crack even louder than the horrified screams. A fetid miasma pulls the air. Gasping on the fumes, you are dragged to safety by a wolf who appears out of nowhere. He pulls you free, clawing an elven woman who gets in your way. She collapses, wheezing under the choking dust. She clutches your ankle with her hand, gripped tight as of ice. As you reach down to help, her hand falls away, lifeless. Through the haze, the death fog, you see her dead eyes, black and staring.
So looked upon into the Raleigh eyes.
Through her lifeless eyes you fall. You see them, Legion. The thousands slain that day, those you were too late to save. The hundreds slain by your own hand since then. Mountains of corpses and rivers of blood. You see the motherless children left behind. The scarred slaves sold to the highest bidder. Choices you made, contracts you took. The army of the lost gaze at you silently, their loathing and reproach palpable. Encased in pitch black of deadest night, you know not which way is up and which way down. Vertigo spins your senses as you see the consequences of each choice you made, one damning choice after another. The guilt you tried to escape from lies here, bare, throbbing. It was waiting for you here all along, in this filthy chamber at the base of your rotten heart. Your pain pulses, ebbs and flows, undammed.
Adam acıdan ölecek ya. Bir daha devam edelim bakalım.
Striving to see further, but a stinging slap drags you back to reality. Rallick stands before you, gimlet eyes hard now. He slaps you again, harder.
Vicdan yaptırdı bize pezevenk.
Pity won't bring them back. Nothing can bring them back. But you can yet come back yourself. Long ago, you turned your face away from all that is light. Turn back to me, and you could yet save others. Could save all.
Rallick slaps you again, full force. He stares into your eyes with challenge. Rallick closes the distance between you in a flash. Rallick punches you full in the face. You feel a familiar sensation as the delicate bones of your oft-broken nose give way. He catches your arm in one vice-like fist and dangles you above the ground. He laughs and shakes you like a rag doll. You feel rage surge within you, barely containable. Feel it electrifying the blood in your veins, pumping through you. You feel like yourself.
One forward, first step fingers, left hand. Hadi batayım. Yo.
Rallick smirks and rises to his feet, wiping your blood from his now scarlet armor.
That's it, Ben Mesd. That fierce spark of zeal is why I chose you, why I saved you from that sinking ship. You tried to hide it behind apathy, but the light shines through. Embrace who you really are. Why did you become a crusader in the first place? You heard my call, not Lucian's. So fight for me. I need you. The Seven didn't abandon Rivlon. We are trapped here, powerless and squabbling. You, ruthless son of humanity, you will be my champion in the world. You are my god, Woken.
Burada benim çoktan bir işim var falan diyor. Burada Gülmün biz birinciden devam edelim.
It will aid you on the path out of this place. And then we will have words again.
Rallick steps towards you, solemn of face and bearing. He raises his right hand and presses it upon your heart. A surge of warmth and well-being rushes through you.
Burada diyaloglar biraz uzun arkadaşlar, kusura bakmayın ama bunları dinlemek istiyorum. Çünkü ilk defa konuştuğum bir tanrı bu. Diğer tanrıların bazılarıyla konuşmuştum. O yüzden merak ettiğim için dinliyorum. Bless, kutsama yeteneğini öğrendik.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself.
Hem de sizlerin hikayeyi daha iyi anlayabilmeniz açısından bu diyalogları görmeniz daha faydalı olur diye düşündüm.
More and greater powers await you if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. Now go, God Woken. Go with my blessing. Let it remind you always of who you are. In time, I will ask more of you. But now, your goal is simple. Survive. Escape the grasp of those who would imprison you, who would break you, who would limit your true potential. My child, you and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people. But before you lope away, let me ask. You are traveling with company, yes?
Evet.
Be aware, they are not your friends. They are your rivals. They are God-woken too. But you are the one who will be a god, none other. Keep your claws sharpened and your eyes bright and keen. See everything from two sides. Take the wolf that saved you, that follows you so dutifully. Watch him. The wildest animals often turn and bite the hand that feeds them. Oh, and Losa, that pretty little one you think of at night. Kill her now. And be done with it.
Losa'yı öldür diyorlar ya. Bu Losa'nın olayı neyse.
Until we meet again, my child.
Diğer konuştuğum tanrılardan da bunu duydum. Losa'yı öldür olayını. Hemen buradan yeni skillimizi vereceğiz. Kaldıralım bakalım. Bless. Buraya koyalım. Sırada iki karakterle başladığımız için Sebil var.
Its urgency echoes within your mind as it compels you. Seek a shrine. Seek me. The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism. As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
Hop. Sebil de geldi.
Shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
En göt tanrı da bunun tanrısı. Daha önce bununla konuşmuştum bir kez daha. Hiç sevmedim lavuğu.
Amid the soundless air of this alien world, you see a wraith-like elf standing tall. He eyes you imperiously.
So, you have found me. She who I plucked from the water, she sank and drowned, who I tossed unto the shore with seaweed in her hair, salt and sand upon her skin. Sabil, the scarred one, the woman bearing the mark of infamy, kneel before me.
Diz çök.
Slave.
Önümde diz çök, köle diyor.
Before no man, ha! But before a god, I am Tyr Sendilius, most magnificent of the seven, and you will kneel before me.
Lavuk şeyi gibi taktı ya, Game of Thrones'taki hatun gibi.
Good girl.
Hadi diz çöktük.
You must learn your place after all. I am your god, and I will have your worship. I have you on your knees. Now, crawl to me and kiss my feet.
Ayaklarımı öp falan diyor ya lavuk.
You suddenly feel a claw-like energy pushing you
Reddedelim yine
down.
bakalım.
5 unseen talons splayed over the crown of your head. As it slowly forces you to the ground, you know you cannot resist.
We have seen what your limits really mean. Don't you keep defying me, Sabil. Kiss my feet.
Hadi ayağını da öpelim.
Yes.
Senin egona
Is this all
sokayım ben.
you are good for? To be a slave who does what she is bid? To grovel at my feet with your face in the dirt? For shame! How dare you? Do you not realize what you are? God-woken! And what makes you think you still have the right to a name? The right to any self-worth? Slavery? Submission? It is in your blood.
His words sting like daggers. But then, quite unexpectedly, his stern countenance softens, and an air of melancholy crumbles his bastion-like facade.
Then again, submission, maybe it's in my blood as well. God is but a word. A god's worth is defined by power. And what have I left of true power? Nothing. I submitted them all. All 7 of us did. Allowed them to be stolen by a man named Lucian. He took them. He kept them. But now, the usurper is dead. And the power of 7 gods lies free for the taking. The world is without gods. It is a fat-bellied beast, blind and tethered, ripe for void-woken teeth. The world is without gods, but it is in need of one. One. And all I have to show for is you.
His features harden once more, and his eyes fill with contempt as he takes a step closer.
Sabille, the scarred one.
Another step.
The slave.
And another. He is almost upon you now, uncomfortably close, his breath clammy like a humid mist. The needle pierces Tierce Endelius's gossamer flesh. A heartbeat strong as a quake reverberates through the metal and into your hand, arm, chest. A power pulses, pulses, pulses, and explodes within your soul. All goes black for the briefest of moments, but when you come to, you see your own name grafted into your skin. Gilded letters in an ancient alphabet.
Slave. Accursed the word. Never more will you be such a thing. I give you your name back. I give you yourself back. You are my champion. You are my chosen one. As such I have named you. As such I have blessed you. And now yours is the power to bless in turn. I blessed the very water beneath your feet. Now you may wield that power for yourself. A first taste of things to come. From here on out, there are 2 things that await you. Death and divinity. Yours will be the choice. Death or divinity. Now you must go back to your world, my chosen one, and make your escape from the piece of rock they landed you on. Before I let you go, however, there is one more matter we must touch upon. You are traveling with company, yes? No, not friends, rivals.
Arkadaşlarım değil, onlar rakiplerim falan filan diyor ikisi de.
But you will be a god, none other. Smile at your fellow wanderers, but ready your knife, for its time will come. Oh, and Losa. Lovely little Losa. Just kill her now and be done with it. With that, I bid you goodbye, Sabille. Goodbye. We will meet again, anon.
Bu da kutsamayı aldı. Hop. Gel bakayım buraya. Nereye kaçıyorsun?
You
Gel.
hear a sharp chittering from the ground. It's after a quick back and forth, the squirrel throws up its paws and reaches out to touch your foot. You feel a strange new power fill your body. The squirrel sits back, sulking, and the cat struts away cheerfully.
Şey vardı bize ama şunları geri eski yerlerine koyalım da. Evet, bir kayıt alalım buradan. Bayağı uzun bir diyalog oldu. Artık burayı da terk edelim. Aslında burada şimdilik bir işimiz yok. Şeye ışınlansak mı acaba diye düşünüyorum. Orada bir kapışma vardı yanlış hatırlamıyorsam. Evet. Evet, şeye bir ışınlanalım. Amadya'nın sığınağına. Burada bir kapışma vardı. Ha, bu arada o kapışmayı yapalım. Şu kadının solucanını da vereceğiz kendisine ama Daha vakit var onun için. Teleportation. Buradaki sümüklü böcekleri buradan almamız lazım. Sende de var mıydı teleportation? Yok. Bekleyeceğiz mecbur. Mümkün dolana kadar. Voidwalker'larla bir kapışmamız var burada. Bunu da alalım şuraya. Sevil. Şuraya bir ok at bakayım. Ateşli diyeceğim ama hayır atma. Burayı bir yaktıralım önce. Okumuz azmış. Şu patlayanı şuraya koyalım. Burası bir yansın. İn bakalım aşağı. İnceden yol alalım. O ateşliyi de oradan alalım ya. Onu şöyle uzak bir yerlere koyalım. Şurası iyi. Haydi bakalım. Yolu bir temizleyelim. Gel bakalım buraya. Şurayı da sen aç. Şurayı iyice bir temizleyelim ya. Buradan bir iki kez geçeceğiz. Çünkü kapışma burada. Burada bir kayıt alalım. Yavaşladı. Şunun yavaşlığı bir gitsin. Sen nereye bastın da yavaşladın arkadaş? Burada bir şeyler doğru değil. Tuzak olabilir. Voidwalker. Tabii ki Voidwalker. Başka nerede varlar ya? Burada. Sanırım şimdilik sadece buna vurabiliyoruz. Şöyle bir gelelim bakalım. Hop. Verelim sıramızı. Bok sizin. Nerede sizin? The world is ours. Güzel experience alıyoruz buradan. Tane başı 1000 experience. Bunlar da bitmek bilmiyor arkadaş.
Fall, die, pass away. Your essence feeds us.
Şuraya bir bulak totem atalım. Şuraya da bir incarnate. Sen sıranı ver canım.
You will not be spared. Your time is up. Squash the vermin. Hang the thieves. Ours. You are ours.
Bir daha. Aha, ıskaldı gerizekalı. Haydi. Buralara çakamıyorsun değil mi kız? Ha, burada bir tane daha varmış. Hop. Hakikaten bok gibi gelmeye devam ediyorlar. Şuraya bir totem yapacaktım. Peace of mind. Sen bunlara kalkan fırlatabiliyor musun abla? Çok hoş. Fırlatıyor. Hop. Çok güzel. İç sürüsü gibiler ya. Öldükçe çoğalıyor ibneler. Sen de ver bakalım. Salak da değiller ha, bazıları yağın etrafından dolanıyor. Çok güzel. Daha da geliyorlar arkadaş. Başka var mı yakınlarda? Şu yakın. Evet. Internet. Nerede? Şurada bir tane vardı. Dibimize kadar girdi. Çok güzel. Çok güzel. Şunları bir bayıltalım ya. Biri öldü. Çok hoş. Şuna da bir tane çak. Bir de cesaret. Bir bulat totem daha yapalım. Şunu da öldürelim. Ver sıranı. Hah, ıskaladı salak totem. Oo, çok güzel. Totemler çalışıyor. Hop, çok hoş oldu. Yakında var mı başka? Ha, 2 tane kalmışlar. Ver. Bu orayı göremez muhtemelen. Ki göremiyor. Ama Sebil oraya çakar. Çok hoş.
I don't see any children around here. Don't see my folks either.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
No worse than a death fog nightmare. Ichor and madness, and then it's all over.
If this is all the void has to offer, we're bound to emerge victoriously.
We can't get caught up in another battle like that. They're only getting worse.
Hemen bir heal basalım kendimize. Şuraları bir cukkalayalım bakalım. Güzel. Fein çık oradan, ne yapıyorsun Fein? Şurada bir tane daha var. Onda. Bakalım burada bir şeyler var mıymış? Oil barrel. Burada ne var? Ah. Gel. Burada ne var? Hop. Buranın aşağı inişi. Ah. Yanan domuzlar. Uzak dur. Şu an değil. Şu an değil. Quest. Bakalım buralarda neler varmış. Aa, burayı hatırladım. Şurada bir sandık var ve bu sandığı alabilir miyiz? Şimdi bunları biraz geri tutalım. O sandığı almaya çalışalım. Tabii önce bir save alalım.
These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
Kaç oradan. Run, run, run, run. Al bakalım. Sebil gel buraya. Ye bakalım şu kafayı.
You were a genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase. Useful to those who may find it.
Peace of mind. Güzel. Skill öğrendi. Hoş. Şimdi tekrar bir dönelim bakalım. Aha, bal kabağı. Severim. Şimdi şu hatunla bir konuşalım bakalım. Onun soulcarı bizdeydi. Sen neler
You were
satıyorsun?
fortunate to have found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the dead.
Senin sattıkların pek işimize yaramıyor.
Most of this is scrap.
Fein kaç oradan Fein. Fein'in nalları dikecek Fein.
Wished bonny barn, now don't you cry.
Please, Armadia, bless and protect
Hatunla
your humble
konuşmadan bir save alalım.
blessings be. What can I do for you, honored one?
She stops dead as you pull the jar out of your backpack. Her voice trembles as she speaks.
You entered the vault. You, please, give that to me. Give it to me now. You don't understand. You couldn't understand. Please, I need it. Please give it to me.
Ne saklıyor acaba?
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex, but more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. You don't understand. No one understands. My heart held such fear, but with Brachus I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him.
Birbirlerine ihtiyaçları varmış falan Brachus'a.
So too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man as he changes his nation.
Güçlü ulusu da adamı da değişmiş. Brachus paranoyak olmuş. Öfkeli bir katile dönüşmüş falan filan. Empati duyalım bakalım buna. Bu kadın Brachus'un metresiymiş. Brachus Rex'in.
I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came, until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Timsah gözyaşlarını doğru yola
She
bulmuş.
pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
She starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't... I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
Sağ ol.
Oh, most blessed child.
Neler varmış bakalım
What
bir.
may I do for you?
Necro. Scoundrel. Intelligence. Yaramaz işimize. Enrage. Teleportation. Şundan bir tane daha mı alsak diyeceğim ya. Çok pahalı satıyorsun. Hatun. Barter'a girelim. Elimizdeki fazlalıkları bu hatuna satalım. Ki bayağı bir şey birikti. Oh, hepsini alamıyor tabi. 238, 179. Bunları al. Çarçok onlar. Şunu da al. Evet, bakalım. Aynen. Güzel.
Gareth, north of nothing in this land can counter walk.
Tamamdır. Burayla da işimiz bitti. Arkadaşlar, şimdilik burada bir ara verelim. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Hepiniz hoşça kalın.